What's up everybody, welcome to a brand new video, brand new vlog. In today's video we are going for a ride, but we have a choice to make. That's the KTM Duke 390 or the Dominar 400, both from the 2017 segment. So let's do this. Inky Pinky Ponky, father had a donkey, donkey cried, father cried, Inky Pinky Ponky. I don't know if I recited it properly, but it's the Dominar 400. Let's go.
Let's explore the world we see. All the dangers have been made up. You believe what they say. Through the heartache, I would start.
Two things that I have to address as and when I start this vlog. Number one, by the time this video is out, I think it is 6,000 subscribers. So thank you so much everybody for liking my videos so much. I'm super happy that our number has grown up to 6,000 subscribers. It started with an idea to just document your life and put it out on the internet. That's all it started as, and here we are, 6,000 followers. Thank you so much. Comes to second point, I had promised you on my Instagram. Make sure you guys follow my Instagram at AkiBeats. यहाँ पे आ रहा होगा. Make sure you follow that. I had promised that if it's 6,000 before Valentine's Day, I'll go out on a ride with the boys, and that's exactly what we are doing. Let's go. I'm heading out to a ride with the boys. सारे निब्बा और निब्बियों को हैप्पी वैलेंटाइंस डे. बट एवरीबडी फ्रॉम द समिति, सिंगल लौंडा समिति, डोंट फील बैड. आपका भाई आपके साथ है. ये वीडियो आपके लिए है. All right, check it out. I just met up with Prajay, and today's ride is gonna be Aki Vlogs and Prajay as usual. It's super cool how our idea of a ride starts from 13-14 people like, yeah bro, yahan barpe bro, हाँ भाई मैं आऊँगा भाई, आई तो bro नान भरते ने करो. But at the end of the day, it's just me and Prajay. Even our Ladakh ride, there were a lot of people who wanted to come with us, but they stalled on the plans at the last moment. But me and Prajay, we never do that. If we give our word, that's about it. We are going to sit on our bikes and leave that day in the morning. Secondly, not sure if you guys like the OG Aki vlog setup, the motor vlogging. In today's day, आज की date में YouTube पे people make vlogs like movies. I can't do that. This is just about documenting my life for me. So I hope you guys like this setup. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's go.
To defeat our demons. And there's a sparkle in your eye that believes in feelings.
I'm gonna show you a very beautiful view in like 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Check this out, baby. Yay, just check this out. These views never get old. I don't know how many times I've done this road. Probably 50-60 times. Never gets old. And now addressing probably the most interesting question of today's vlog. Why am I on a Dominar 400 and not, why am I not riding with Samaya? So this Dominar 400 belongs to one of the closest friends. You guys would have seen it on the vlogs before. This is probably the last ride for him and me on this bike, because we're giving away this bike for something bigger and better that you guys are going to see on the vlog very soon. So I want to make sure that everything is fine with the bike before I give it to the new owner, because पैसे ही सब कुछ नहीं है. I want the new owner to be fine, safe and comfortable with what bike I'm giving him. So I'm doing this last ride to figure out what's wrong with it and what's right with it, so I can give him appropriate information before he buys the bike. Nope, the breakfast wasn't bad at all. Don't go with Prajay's face. Breakfast was pretty good. It was a nice place. Prajay always likes to eat non-veg. That's why he didn't like pure veg that much. While Prajay went there for a quick fuel stop, I thought let me explain what are the modifications on the Dominar 400. Number one, Carbon Racing visor. This visor was exactly designed for the Dominar 400 by Carbon Racing. While you buy this, you get the entire clamp screws and clips exactly needed for the Dominar. It's a very good add-on because it helps the air scoot right above your helmet while you're riding it. 140s and 150s, there is an complete video that I've made about this in the I button. Check it out. You'll get every information you need about this one. There's a complete review too. Secondly, it's a super cool add-on again by Carbon Racing. It's the handlebar raises. It moves your handlebar from here to here, so for a tall person it makes you sit upright and comfortable. Even for me, it makes me feel riding for long distances so much comfortable. a lot of questions about the Dominar 400 on the internet. Is it powerful? Is it fast? Is it heavy? Is it good for touring, commuting, XYZ? Let me tell you, Duke 390 2017 is what I ride. That's a very enthusiastic and peppy bike for an amateur rider to come into the segment with. That's why I feel like Dominar is a perfect bike to enter the segment. It is powerful. Nobody says it's not powerful. Let me show you. Drop a gear and throttle out. Look at the pickup. And with a touch of a finger on the front brakes, it slows down. That makes it a very good bike for people to enter this segment. Just took a quick pit stop at Atur Church. Looks very beautiful, very majestic and beautiful. Photography and videography strictly prohibited. Sorry. Oh hi, so while we are still talking about the Dominar, let's talk about another important factor, that is pacing. Pacing is how much speed you can carry on the bike. So that's two scenarios again, that's in straight lines and in corners. Since Dominar is a heavy and hefty bike, carrying speeds on it feels very confident on a straight line. You feel very stable. So even when you are on a 130, 140 pace, you feel confident and comfortable. But that's not the case when you carry speeds in corners. In this bike, you can't carry a lot of speed in the corner. You can't adjust the speed also. It's best to enter the corner in the right speed and then exit with the same. So that's about it. Now we are at the beautiful Varanga temple. Let me show you a few shots from there. Let's go. As you guys can see, the water is super discolored, and it's probably because it's not the monsoon season and there's a lot of stagnant water. But we have to come here during the monsoons to see what this place looks like. It looked like paradise green, I'm sure. That's where we've parked our bikes. It's a 10 rupee ride per person on the boat. So the ferry comes and drops you here. This actually is the back side of the temple. The Murti is front facing that side. It's a beautiful experience. Up next is the beautiful Kavale Durga. Let's go there and find out what exactly that place has in store for us. I heard it's about 1.5 kilometers of a trek, but up till we get there, let's enjoy the beautiful Agumbe Ghats. What a beautiful and unexpected experience. So this is the end of Agumbe Ghats. This is the checkpoint and there is a store right over here. If you enter through this place, it's 5 rupees to enter and 50 rupees for boating. There's a pond you guys can see right over there. What a beautiful experience. We bought 15 or 20 rupees ka fat rice and fed it to the beautiful fish. There is a catfish, there is koi right over there. Amazing. You should do this. $5. Alright, so this is the entrance towards Kavale Durga. The trek begins from here. In the checkpost, the security guard told us few important things. One, do not climb the doors and click photos. Second thing, do not litter or take any plastic items. If you do, bring it back. Thirdly, he asked us to inform if we have any camera gear or anything of that sort that you're filming. There is no charges for that, but they will fine you if you climb the doors and destroy obviously the property. Right now it's apparently 2 or 3 floors and we're trying to explore everything we can over here. Although you have to go straight up to the Kavale Durga peak, we are actually here to see the, what's it called? Nagatirtha. Nagatirtha. And to go to the Nagatirtha, it's literally through a forest. There is a Kaludari. Let's go, bro. And for those of you guys wondering what Kaludari is like a way made through our legs. Kaludari, exactly. Dari Kalininda Madiddu. This place actually looks beautiful during the monsoon. We are just here to see what it looks like. Oh. Wow. Bro, if this was
Anaconda movie.
this would actually look beautiful if we came during the monsoon. Okay. While you enter the checkpost of Kavale Durga itself, there are 2-3 shops that give you water. So carry water, it's very important. It's also very steep to climb, so you best need water the minimum. This is what they say was a palace property way back in time. There of course is a historical background, but there isn't any information about this place over here. You'll have to check out the internet, then read a little bit about Kavale Durga. I almost fell down. About Kavale Durga and its history. But there is a lot of exciting things and interesting things to see, and here is one. This is what they say was the swimming pool back in time.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that.
Oh, while we were coming on the way to the top, we were asking everybody if it's a nice sight on the top, is it worth it? Because people on the internet will tell you that it's a 2-kilometer trek, but if you want to explore the fort like we are exploring the entire fort, then it's easily one day. You need an entire day to explore it. So while we were coming to this point, we were asking people if this is a nice place, and they were saying, nah, it's okay, it's the afternoon, it's tiring. But you guys decide, is this a nice sight?
Take you like a
This is what the view is from here. Not very impressive, but still better than most of the others. We're going to go to one last peak that's right over there. There's a tiny peak, but we've seen this side of the mountain. Now we want to see that side, so we are not going to skip that part. We're going to go there and then trek that hill again. Let's see what that looks like.
you like a
And that is the last leg of trek for the peak of Kavale Durga. I've always said that treks are the hardest, but it's always worth it because of the beautiful view. We have walked around 4.8 kilometers so far. We have about 1.5 kilometers back down to our vehicles, but it's all good. It's just me, my friend, and a beautiful view. I hope you guys enjoyed too.
Few inches later.
So we got to a waterfall. I can see the waterfall. It is a waterfall, but Prajay says this is not the Abhi Falls that we wanted to come. But I'm telling him that let's take a dip over here, relax, have fun, and then let's head out. What do you guys think about this place? Clear waters, baby. Clear waters.